Recorded Books presents A Very Intimate Takeover by Laquette. Narrated by Karen Malina White. Chapter 1. Jordan Dylan Devereaux III. Trey froze mid-step, thwarted in her attempt to quietly slip through the reception area of DD Enterprises executive suites. 5 minutes of peace before this meeting was all she wanted. But when she heard the boom of her father's voice, she knew it wasn't to be. She tried to pretend she didn't hear him as she turned toward her office.
Trey, don't make me call your government name again. Bring yourself into my office.
Trey sighed and looked toward the ceiling, hoping to calm the shivers plaguing her body. Those tremors, more a sign of her rage than fear, persisted beyond the usual deep breath she took to get control of herself. Remember, he's your daddy and you're too pretty to go to jail for patricide. She took one final breath and made the left turn to enter his office. She walked into the large room with sunlight beaming through the floor-to-ceiling windows that ran the length of 3 walls and looked at her father. He reminded her of the East River as he stood there, watching, deceptively calm at first glance, but filled with angry currents that could drag you down into darkness at the drop of a hat.
Did you hear me calling you?
His tone was unemotional, but she hadn't been the daughter of Jordan Dylan Deuce Devereaux II for 32 years, not to know this was the calm before the storm. Daddy, everyone on this floor heard you calling me. She closed his office door to give them more privacy. If he was using her full name, things would probably get much louder very soon. What's on your mind?
We lost the Singleton bid.
She stiffened. She knew this was coming. Deuce Devereaux didn't tolerate failure from anyone, not even his baby girl. I'm aware, Daddy. It was out of my control.
Out of your control? Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you my VP? And isn't the Mergers and Acquisitions Department under your direct supervision?
He knew very well she was, and it was. He'd promoted her into the position 4 years ago because she had a keen eye for recognizing when businesses were ripe for the picking. Since then, she'd landed deal after deal, making him an obscene amount of money and putting his investment management firm, DD Enterprises, neck and neck with his #1 competitor, Devereaux Inc., his father's investment firm. Deuce turned away from his perch at the window and faced her. A tall black man with the same smooth, deep brown skin and eyes he'd blessed Trey with. He always pulled the attention of a room. His dark, close-cropped, tight curls and thick, neatly trimmed mustache gave him a seasoned confidence only someone with significant life experience possessed. He wasn't a man you could fool. Only logic and reason won you any sway with him. And, by the way, his narrowed eyes locked onto hers. She knew he wasn't seeing the logic in her statement.
I told you I wanted those shares at any cost, no matter how long it took.
Daddy, in less than 6 months, I've acquired 33 of the 51% of the shares needed to complete our takeover. Singleton is the only holdout. I gave our people permission to pay him 4 times what his Devereaux Inc. shares were worth. We both know he's in a financial hole, and those shares are the only means he has to getting back on his feet. But at the last minute, he
Sample complete. Ready to continue?